illegal Airbnb.
Yeah.
So super weird. We booked just a normal Airbnb on the app, like every other time I've ever booked an Airbnb.
His details were very specific, and it looked awesome.
Yeah, so it looked really awesome. A rooftop pool and Turkish baths, and the room was reasonable, so we decided to go ahead and book it for a couple nights, our last 2 nights in Bangkok. So he says that he'll come and pick us up at the train station because we're coming from, like, where the flower market is, so he'd come and pick us up from the train station and bring us to the apartment. We'll get, like, the key cards to come in, and everything would be taken care of.
But when we got to the train station, our driver didn't show up.
For like an hour. So we waited and waited and waited. I'm texting him on WhatsApp, and he's like, oh, there's traffic. He got stuck in traffic. This is the car. This is what it looks like. This is the license plate number, all the details. Finally, like, last minute, he texts me different details, different car, different license plate number. Someone else is there like an hour and a half later. An hour and a half later.
A lot longer than we expected.
Yeah, so we get in the car, drive to the apartment building, and then it gets really weird.
So we pulled in, and what happened was the driver drove around back, drove around front, and was about to leave.
Yeah, he was on the phone with a woman speaking Thai, which I don't understand any of, and no one kind of knew what was going on. He pulled up to a parking garage. The woman was like, no. He pulls up to, like, the security guy. They're looking at him weird, so he's on the phone on speaker with this woman, and he's about to leave, and we're like, what the heck is going on here? When a young dude comes, like, running out of the building with a manila envelope.
It had a key card and a button to open the gate.
Yeah, so he drives around the entire block, which is not that far, but there's traffic, so it took forever to drive around the block.
We were in the car for a good hour.
Yeah,
probably.
and the train station was only like a 5 to 10 minute walk from
right around
where. Yeah, it was only a 5 to 10 minute walk from the train station we got off at. So there was no reason to be in the car for that long. And so he drives back around, comes all the way back around, back into the parking lot, back around the back side of the building, in through the parking garage that is underneath the apartment units, drives up to, like, the 4th floor of this parking garage, and, like, gives us the key card and sends us up the parking garage elevators to this apartment. So we're like, that's kind of weird, but this ordeal has taken so long that, like, whatever, we're just glad to be here. I hope the air conditioning works because this is miserable. And we go up to the apartment and, like, settle in, put our stuff down, and we're right across from the Neon Market, so we're like, let's go check out the market.
Prior to this, though, in his description he texted her was, do not talk to the staff.
Yeah, so I was getting these, like, paragraph messages, like, don't talk to the staff, you have to call me for anything. If the staff, like, asks you for your papers, don't show them, like, you're booking for the Airbnb. Don't say you're staying at an Airbnb. Just tell them to call me, like, you're allowed to be there. Which was kind of weird, but I'm like, okay, whatever, like, ignored it. But we get in the elevator to go down to the Neon Market, and the elevator doors open, and right up the side of the elevator, there is a giant sign. Like, bright blue, and it's like, no Airbnbs. If they find someone that is renting out an Airbnb, they're going to call the cops. It was probably just a fine or something. I don't know what it was. They just called the police. So then, like, I mean, the room's adorable. I mean, it's like a little studio style that they, like, built some units, and there's a kitchen and a washing machine, which was amazing. So we got to do all our laundry, a beautiful, like, bathroom with hot showers and air conditioning and a balcony, and you can see outside. It's great. But, like, we like, walk through, And as soon as we see this sign, we're like, that's why they snuck us in the back. That's why we couldn't just walk to the unit. That's why we literally got snuck in through the elevator and couldn't walk through the front door with our bags on.
And everyone had their eyes on us. Everybody.
Yeah, like as we got off the elevator and walked through the front like entrance, like everyone was staring at us, and we were like, ah. And like immediately we started to feel uncomfortable, and we're like, we're not supposed to be here. Like, we're not allowed to be here. We're gonna be here for 2 nights. Like, what are we gonna do?
It almost had to be like we had to sneak out or something like that.
Yeah, we felt like really uncomfortable, but I was like, you know what? I booked the place. I booked it for the pool on the top. Like, that's what we wanted to do. So I was like, we have nowhere else to go. We're just gonna stay and like lay low and just try to ignore it.
And this is after a 3-hour ordeal we had to deal with.
Yeah, so we like come back and we decide that we're gonna go to the rooftop and like check out the pool and like check out anything else. And the elevators are all weird. We can't get the elevators to work because some of the elevators go to the 40th floor and only one elevator goes to up where the pool is. And like we can't ask anyone for help because no one's supposed to know we're here. So again, I'm texting this guy, and then like finally we figure it out. We like get up to the elevator. We get it up to the where the pool is and where the Turkish baths are and like all the cool stuff that like was the reason why we're staying here. And like everyone's staring at us again.
Everybody
Like
was staring.
there wasn't that many people
The
there.
cleaning lady was eyeing us up.
Yeah, like every staff member is staring at us. The other people that live in the building that are enjoying the pool are staring at us. So like I felt uncomfortable.
I definitely felt
Yeah, like
uncomfortable.
we felt super uncomfortable because we're like, we're not supposed to be here. The views are amazing. The pool was amazing. Everything was beautiful.
But we felt like we were prisoners in a way. I felt like that.
Yeah, I felt like I'm like, I can't fully enjoy this because like I feel like I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, I don't belong.
Like I don't belong here. So we're feeling this way, but we're just kind of like, whatever, we're here. We're just going to say it's 2 days. We're going to enjoy it. And then we'll leave. We're like, we're not causing any problems. Then we're trying to do dishes and like take
Laundry.
a shower and laundry. And all of a sudden Justin's like,
I'm doing the dishes and the water just cuts out.
yeah, he's like, is the water working in the bathroom? And I'm like, I mean, kind of, a little bit. Not like full water. The water's out. The water to the building, the apartment's out. And we're like, what are we supposed to do now? We can't call anyone. We can't tell them downstairs. We can't even ask anyone if something's going on because we're not supposed to be here. So we're like, So I messaged the dude and he texted me back and was like, oh, they're doing work on the building. But we're like, still. So they stuck us in through the back door. Everyone's looking at us.
After a very long time waiting for this guy to pick us up.
Yeah, he sneaks us in the back door. There's a huge sign saying no Airbnbs. Everyone's staring at us. We don't feel like we belong, and now we have no water.
The place looked beautiful.
I mean, the place is gorgeous. It's
Yeah.
just that like we're literally in an illegal Airbnb. Like we're not allowed to be
Yeah, we're
here.
not allowed to be here.
But what are you gonna do? We're here in our illegal Airbnb, and it's beautiful.
Yeah,
And the pool was great, and I sat in the Turkish bath, and I loved it.
and we did laundry.
And we did so much laundry. I will take being uncomfortable to do laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cool.
And that's it for Bangkok.
Yep.
Now on to Chiang Mai.